And now the starting lineup for
Look at him. He
Richford
looks good
Rockets.
in the cup.
Number 5, Maya St. Pierre. Number 11, Brooklyn Laterna. Number 12, Caitlin Doe. Number 15, Sophia Derby. And number 40, Justice Stewart. Richford is coached by Andy Derby. And now the starting lineup for our own Stowe Raiders. And now number 1, Anna Music. Number 3, Ruby Blaze. Number 5, Emily Nasmeen. Number 10, Lily Smith. And number 20, Kara Sneed. Raiders are coached by Heidi Moriarty. We now ask that you all please rise and remove your caps in favor for the playing of our national anthem. Go Raiders!
Welcome to MSN Mastine Sports Network, where the action never stops. Thank you for joining us for this Monday night matchup between the visiting Richford Rockets and the home Stowe Raiders. Looks like we have Ruby Blaze. I do not have a number 12 on here. Oh, wrong side. Sorry. And Doe. Blaze and Doe will be taking the jump ball. Richford here tonight with only 6 players suited up for the floor. And we've had a full afternoon of basketball. We had the 6th and 7th grade middle school boys play, the 8th grade boys, the middle school girls, and now the varsity girls. And we're going to take a quick timeout before the game even starts. Looks like they're working on DeVore's ears. I'm not sure if they're taping them up, putting earrings in, taking them out, but something And the afternoon of basketball has been exciting. Sixth and seventh grade boys won by 2 points. The eighth grade boys lost. And the middle school girls also lost. And it looks like we are going to get this game underway. We've got girls scattered throughout the floor. And there's a jump ball, right to Sneed. Sneed gets it to Mastine.
All right, Stowe.
Mastine down to Blaze. Blaze tries to get it to Sneed. Sneed comes up with it, puts it up, little too hard. And here come the Rockets. They kick it back out. Doe with it now, brings it to the top, sends it over to Laterno. Laterno sends it back over to Doe, down into the corner. Stewart, stolen by Mastine. Mastine travels. She got nervous with the girl behind her and traveled. Mastine putting pressure on. Driving in, she's going to be fouled by Blaze. That was St. Pierre driving to the basket for Richford. Fouled by Blaze. Blaze is first. They send it up to Stewart. Stewart to Doe. Doe down into Laterno, over, and the bunny shot missed. Rebound, Sneed. That was Stewart with the shot. Smith with it now for the Raiders. Puts it up, no good, out of bounds. Richford ball. No score. And there is going to be a timeout. Richford. Andy Derby for the Rockets wants a 30-second timeout to talk about it. 6:39 left in the first. Neither team able to put it in the hoop so far. And this timeout is brought to you by Dick's Sporting Goods. Head on down there and grab yourself a bleacher chair to sit in the bleachers and stay comfortable. And we resume play here. Derby with it now for the Rockets. Weaving in and out. Kick it over to Doe. Doe driving into the paint, puts one up. No good. Rebound and the putback. That was St. Pierre with the putback, and she's going to be fouled. And that foul is going to be on Sneed. That foul, that's going to be her first, team second. First shot for St. Pierre is no good. Second shot, no good. Rebound. Putback, no good. That was Sneed with the rebound. Stewart with the shot. Smith with it now for the Raiders. Driving in. Gets it to Blaze. Blaze puts one up. No good. Rebound, Usyk. Usyk. Pass is stolen. Shots up and in. That was number 15, Derby. Blaze with it, now gets it to Mastine. Mastine's pass to Sneed. Knocked out of bounds. That'll be Rockets ball. Stewart with it now for the Rockets. Driving into the paint, puts it up. She's fouled. That's going to be on Blaze. That will be Blaze's second foul. Team third. Stewart to the line for two. Shots up and in for Stewart. That gives the Rockets three. Raiders yet to get on the board. Stewart's second shot is in. 4 for the Rockets. Mastine with it now. Trying to break the press. Gets it stolen. And in. That was number 5. St. Pierre with the steal in the basket. And Smith just throws it away. And the shot is no good. St. Pierre comes out of there with it. I'm sorry, that was Stewart that came out of there with it. Stewart with the shot, no good. Out of bounds, that'll be Rocket ball. Off the hands of Usyk. Stewart, no good. Rebound, Derby, and the putback is good. 8 for the Rockets. Mastine's pass knocked out of bounds. That'll be Raider ball. Branch bringing it in for the Raiders. Gets it to Mastine. Mastine stuck in the corner. Now driving to the basket. Feeds it to Sneed. Sneed couldn't handle the pass. Derby bringing it down. In the paint. Shots up and in. 10 for the Rockets. Coach Hattie Moriarty down by 10. Calling a timeout. Wants to talk about it. Wants to talk about this press the Richford Rockets are putting on them. 4:27 left in the first period. Richford Rockets 10. Stowe Raiders 0. Timeout is brought to you by Piston Bully Snowcats. Grooming the mountain. And we will resume play. The Rockets pulled back the press. No pressing after the timeout. Smith with it now. Smith driving into the paint. Kicks it back out to Branch. Branch to Mastine. Mastine driving in. Puts it up and blocked. That was Derby with the block and the shot and in. Derby steals it, goes coast to coast and puts it in. 12 for the Rockets. Mastine with it, drives, kicks it out. Smith down into the corner. Pulls it out, gets it to Usyk. Usyk gets it to Smith. Smith puts it up, no good. Rebound number 12, Doe. Doe looking to take it all the way. Sends it down in, wide open shot, no good. St. Pierre. St. Pierre looking for somebody. Letourneau in, no good. Putback, no good. The other putback is in. That was Doe for 2. 14 for the Rockets. Smith stolen. That's St. Pierre with the steal. And 2 for St. Pierre. Smith crosses the line. And throws it over the head of Sneed and out of bounds. A rocket ball. Doe with it. Sends it over to Derby. Derby puts up a 3. And in. It's good. 19 for the Rockets. Mastine through the legs of Smith. Smith comes up with it. Driving to the basket. Puts it in. No good. And that's going to be a foul on Smith. It's going to be Smith's first, team 4th. Stewart sends it over to Doe. Into St. Pierre. Stewart with a nice floater. Great job by Stewart putting that up and in. 21 for the Rockets. Usyk with it. Smith back to Usyk. Usyk loses the handle. Grabbed by Derby. Derby slows it up, sends it down in. That was St. Pierre trying to put it up, but blocked. Doe with it, driving in, puts it up. No good. Mastine with the rebound. Knocked out by Derby. Mastine bringing it up for the Raiders. Gets it to Parati, and Parati's out of bounds when she grabs the ball. That'll be a Rocket ball. Virgin with it now for the Rockets. Driving down in, gets it to Doe. Doe down into the post, and the shot is up and in. That was St. Pierre for 2. 23-0, 46 seconds left in the first. Smith to Parati. Parati puts one up, no good. Doe with the rebound. Mastine with the interception. Mastine is surrounded. 26 seconds left in the first. Smith with it now. Stolen. Derby. Steal and the layup. Fast break 2. 7 seconds left. And Mastine throws one up. Desperation. And there you have it. The Richford Rockets 25. The Stowe Raiders 0. A shutout in the first period. Once again, thank you all for joining us here on MSN, Mastine Sports Network, for this friendly Monday night matchup as we get ready to start this second period.
Here we go, Stowe!
And Blaze comes up with that steal. Gets it over to Marvin. Mastine with it now for the Raiders. Rounds the corner, picks up her dribble, looking for somebody. Gets it over to Parati, to Blaze. Mastine with it, driving in. And she's fouled on the way into the basket. That foul's going to be on Stewart. That's going to send Mastine to the line for 2. That's Stewart's first, team first. Mastine's first shot is in. First points on the board for the Raiders with 1. Second shot, no good. Rebound, Rockets. That was St. Pierre with the rebound. Derby driving right into the paint, and she blew right into Blaze, and that's going to be an offensive foul. Mastine driving in, gets it stolen. That was Derby that knocked it away. Derby stops, pops, and in. 25 for the Richford Rockets. Marvin with it now. Blaze way over to Parati, and the long pass does not work. Stolen by Derby. Derby stops and does a little floater and in for 2.
Here we go, Stowe. Come on, White. Let's go, Stowe.
Mastine with it. Picks up her dribble. And a pick does not help. And Coach Hattie Moriarty is going to talk about it. It looked like Parati was trying to set a pick when Mastine picked up her dribble. Mastine not able to go anywhere. And Parati just brings her defender closer. And 6:07 left in the first half. Richford Rockets 29, Stowe Raiders a 1. And as we get ready to resume play, it'll be Raider ball. Blaze bringing it in for the Raiders. Mastine with it now. Gets it knocked away, but gets it back. Picks up her dribble. Gets it to Blaze. Now Parati has it. Parati throws it to the Richford players. And that's going to be a foul on Mastine. And that's St. Pierre going to the line. And that's an and 1. Count that basket. That's going to be... That's going to be Mastine's first foul, team first. Shots up and in. That was St. Pierre completing the old-fashioned three-point play. Mastine around the corner, down to the post, kicks it out. DeVore, shots up, no good. A rebound, Richford. St. Pierre, no good. And the putback is in and counts. That's Doe to the line for an old-fashioned three-point play. Sneed coming in and Smith coming in. McAlarney and Parati coming out for the Raiders. Doe trying to complete the three-point play and does not do it. St. Pierre grabs the rebound and puts it back in. Mastine with it now for the Raiders. Rounds the corner, gets it to DeVore. DeVore puts it up, and she's fouled. DeVore will be going to the line for two. That foul is going to be on Doe. That's going to be her first, team third. DeVore's first shot, no good. Off the front of the rim. DeVore's second shot, no good. Rebound, Mastine puts it back up, no call. Missed it. Doe with it for the for the Rockets. Doe driving in, loses the handle, out of bounds, Raider ball. Smith across the line. Gets it to Mastine. Mastine stops, puts one up, a long three, no good. Smith comes up with it. And Blaze's pass is knocked out of bounds. 4 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first half. Mastine with it now. Gets it into Sneed. Sneed back to Mastine. To Smith. Smith to Blaze. Blaze couldn't handle the pass. Shots up and in. That was Letourneau for two. Smith with it now. Gets it to Sneed. Sneed throws one up. No good. Rebound, Letourneau. Doe with it now, pushing the pace. And saved right to Smith. Smith trying to get out of there. Stolen. Mastine comes out of there with it now. Pushing the pace. And she's going to be fouled. And that was on Letourneau. That's going to be Letourneau's first, team fourth. Mastine to the line for two. Mastine's shot, no good. Derby coming into the game. St. Pierre coming out for the Rockets. Second shot for Mastine, no good. Rebound, DeVore couldn't hang on to it. Doe comes up with it. Sends it over to Vergent. Down into Stewart, and Stewart puts it up. No good. Rebound, Doe. Vergent. Letourneau drives in, puts it up, and in for two. 40 for the Richford Rockets. Mastine down into the corner, knocked out of bounds. That was Derby that knocked it out. D.D. McIntosh in, Ruby Blaze out. Mastine with it now. Gets it to DeVore. DeVore drives in, shot up, no good. Doe with it. Doe driving all the way in, missed it. And here comes DeVore. DeVore pushing the pace. Mastine gets it back to Mastine. Smith with it now. Smith to DeVore. DeVore. And DeVore's going to be fouled. That foul's going to be on Vergent. And that's going to send DeVore to the line for 2. Stowe in the bonus. And there's the shoe tire of the game. And DeVore's first shot, no good. That's Letourneau, the shoe tire. Make sure that she gets her Skechers slip-on shoes so she doesn't have to tie her shoes anymore. Be handing those out at the end of the game. DeVore second shot, no good.
Good shot. Here we go, Stowe. Here we go.
Stewart brings it up for the Rockets. Brings it over to the near side. Now they send it back over to the far side. Down into the corner. Wide open is Derby for 2. Richford Rockets making it look easy. Mastine with it. Gets it to Smith. Smith tries to put it up. Blocked out of bounds. That was Letourneau getting her hand on it. It'll be a Raider ball under their basket. Smith out. McElharney in. Sneed bringing it in for the Raiders. Gets it to Mastine. Mastine throws one up off the top of the rim. No good. Stewart now for the Rockets and puts it in for 2. 1:43 left in the half. Knocked out of bounds by Doe. Raider ball. Doe coming out. St. Pierre going in. Sneed puts up one that's blocked, I would have to say. Shots up for St. Pierre, no good. Gets her own rebound, and the putback, no good. Rebound, Mastine. Mastine driving in, throws one up hard off the glass. Derby, St. Pierre wide open for an easy 2-point layup. Fast breaks are killing the Stowe Raiders. DeVore with it to Sneed. Sneed to Mastine. Mastine gets it back to Sneed. Kara Sneed driving in, puts one up, no good. And that's going to be a jump ball. And that's going to be a Raider ball under their basket. McElharney will be bringing it in for the Raiders. Mastine out. Marvin in, or Stewart in. Stewart for the Rockets with the ball now. Derby down into the corner, driving in. Kicks it back out. Shot is up, no good. Rebound, Letourneau. Stewart to Derby. Derby puts up a 3 and in. From the top of the key, Derby throws one down. 3 seconds left on the clock. And that's it, folks. We have got a blowout going on here in Stowe, Vermont. 49 for the Richford Rockets, a 1 for the Stowe Raiders. I need to take a break. Make sure you get yourself a snack and come on back in 10 minutes. Welcome back to this second half of action between the Richford Rockets and the Stowe Raiders. Mastine with the ball now, kicks it out to Blaze. Blaze puts up a three, no good. Usyk grabs that ball. It's knocked out of bounds by Letourneau. It'll be a Raider ball. Smith with it now. Letourneau poking at it, knocks it away, and that was grabbed. That was St. Pierre, and now Stewart with it. Derby, Letourneau, back to Derby, kicked it out to Doe. Doe throws it up, and no good. Rebound, Usyk. Mastine with it now for the Raiders. Sees the lane, drives in, kicks it out to Blaze. Usyk with it now, pulls it out. Going away from the basket. Her pass is stolen by St. Pierre. And fast break layup for two. Stewart with it now for the Raiders. Gets it to Blaze. Blaze's pass knocked away. Derby comes up with it. Derby pushing the pace. She slows it up. Gets it to Stewart. Stewart sends it to the far side. Letourneau. Doe. Backdoor. Derby in for two. Great job by Letourneau cutting backdoor. Smith with it now, driving into the paint, kicks it out to Mastine. Mastine puts one up, no good. Rebound, Sneed. Sneed sends it back out to Blaze. Blaze picks up her dribble, knocked out of bounds. That will be Raider ball. A Blaze out, Branch in for the Raiders. Mastine with it now for the Raiders. Gets it knocked away. St. Pierre with it, driving down, loses the handle out of bounds. Raider ball. Smith to Usyk. Usyk driving across, loses the handle, grabbed by Derby. Derby going all the way, dishes it off to St. Pierre. St. Pierre missed the shot. They kick it back out to Stewart. And Doe wide open under the basket for an easy two. Smith gets it knocked away. Stewart grabs it in for two. 57 for this Richford Rockets, and Coach Hattie Moriarty is going to talk about it. She wants a full timeout. 57-1. I'm not really sure what else I can say, folks. 57-1. 4:53 left in the third. Let's talk about the weather. We got some good snow coming up. We're looking at probably close to 8 to 10 inches at the mountain between Tuesday and Wednesday night. And teams break the huddle. We get ready to resume play here. Smith to Usyk. Music drives in, kicks it out to Mastine. Back up to Smith. It's almost like Stowe doesn't even want to score. There's Mastine right there at the basket. Smith blocked by St. Pierre. Mastine gets it, and that's going to be a blocking foul on Doe. Mastine to the line for 2. Raiders keep driving it in and kicking it out. They're in the paint and will not shoot. They gotta shoot to put the ball in the hoop. Mastine's first shot is in. Mastine, the high scorer for the Stowe Raiders today with 2. Second shot is no good. Rebound, Derby to Letourneau. Doe with it. Back up to Letourneau. Over to St. Pierre. St. Pierre to Letourneau. Smith gets her hand in that passing lane and knocks it out of bounds. That'll be Rocket ball. Doe with it down into the corner to Stewart. Back up to Doe. They swing it around the other side. Stewart into Derby. Derby around Mastine, and an easy 2 points for the Richford Rockets. Branch with it. Usyk. Back to Branch. Smith. Nobody for Stowe cutting to the basket. They're all just kind of watching the ball, watching Smith dribble around. Smith puts one up. She's fouled.
Good take.
That is going to be on Letourneau. That's going to be her second, team second. Smith's first shot, no good. Vergent into the game, Derby out for the Rockets. Smith's second shot, up and in. 3 for the Stowe Raiders. Vergent with it now. Sends it up to Letourneau, to Doe, to Stewart. Back to Letourneau. Timeout. Richford Rockets. 3 minutes, 4 seconds left in the third. We had a few people make the trip for Richford. And we'll give you a shot of some of the crowd here. I noticed Jim Finley back in Maine started showing the crowd, and everybody seems to enjoy it, seeing all their relatives and their friends and family. And we break the huddle. It's Richford ball. Letourneau with it. Over to Doe. To Stewart. Stewart to Letourneau. Letourneau driving in. She gets fouled, poked in the eye. Or face or nose. And Derby's going to come in. Letourneau out. Looks like her nose. Got a little bop in the nose, brought some tears to the eyes. That'll be Richford bringing it in. That foul was on Usyk, or no, Branch. That's going to be Raiders' first foul. Richford gets it into Stewart. Stewart brings it up to the top. Doe to Derby. Virgin down to Doe. Doe back up to St. Pierre for 3. No good. Rebound Derby with the putback for 2. Mastine with it now, rounds the corner, gets it over to Smith. Smith to Sneed. Sneed puts it up for 2. 5 for the Stowe Raiders. Shots up, Derby for 3, no good. Rebound. That's going to be a jump ball. That was Vergent and Parati tying it up, and that ball is going to stay right with the Richford Rockets under their own basket. McElharney in, Sneed coming out. Stewart with it now for the Rockets. Gets it to Doe, back to Stewart. And a wide open layup for Stewart. Somebody ought to guard these Richford Rockets. If you can't score, then you got to play defense. And shots at McElharney, no good. I can't tell who, that was Doe with the rebound. Stewart brings it back out for the Rockets. Gets it to St. Pierre, and Andy Derby wants to talk about it. 1 minute, 5 seconds left in the third period. Richford Rockets 63, Stowe Raiders 5. Once again, those last 2 points for Stowe was looking good. They set some screens and cut to the basket and was Sneed able to put 2 points in. And now Sneed on the bench. It's going to be Richford ball. Doe will be bringing it in. Gets it to Stewart. Stewart brings it up to the top, sets up the offense. Gets it to Vergent, to Doe. Stolen by Mastine. Mastine tries to get it up to Smith. And Smith couldn't quite get there quick enough, and out of bounds. A Richford ball. 50 seconds left in the third. Vergent with it now, gets it to Doe. And wide open with a traveling call. That was Vergent with the travel. Smith gets it to Mastine. Mastine dribbling for her life. Throws one up and in for 2. Derby with it at the top. Brings it to the far side. Gets it to St. Pierre, to Stewart for 3. No good. Rebound, McElharney. And that is it for the third period. After 3, we have the Richford Rockets 63. Stowe Raiders 7. St. Pierre to the line. First shot is in for St. Pierre, 64 for the Rockets. St. Pierre's second shot is in, 65. Blaze to Usyk. Usyk to Smith. Smith to Blaze. Blaze right through the hands and legs of Blaze, and that's going to be a backcourt. Stewart with it now for the Rockets. Back up to Vergent, down to Doe. Now Vergent brings it in. No good. Rebound, St. Pierre. St. Pierre to Derby. Derby throws up a three and splashes it. Derby is throwing down the threes tonight for the Richford Rockets. Splashing them in there. 68. Stewart now. Vergent with it now. St. Pierre. St. Pierre kicks it out. Derby kicks it out to Stewart. They reset the offense. They get it to Vergent. Now to Doe. Back up to Stewart. Richford burning that clock now. 6:13 left. Knocked away by McIlharney and grabbed by Blaze. Smith gets it over to Blaze. Blaze puts it up for three and in. RB3 for three. 10 for the Raiders. As we always say here in the Stowe Gym, the Raiders are a second half team and they're trying to mount a comeback. Shots up for St. Pierre and off the backboard and in. The bank is open. Banks it off the glass. Puts it in. 68 for the Rockets. Usyk with it now. Gets it stolen by St. Pierre. St. Pierre, a wide open, fast break layup for two. 5:10 left in the game. Smith driving in. Gets it to Blaze. Blaze drives in. Over to McIlharney. McIlharney puts it up, no good. Stewart comes up with it. Derby to Doe. Doe around McIlharney and drives in. No, misses the layup. Gets her own rebound. Derby with it now. Derby dribbling in. Kicks it out to Stewart. Derby to Doe. St. Pierre drives in, puts it up, and makes it this time for two. Smith down to McIlharney. McIlharney kicks it back out to Usyk. Usyk looking to drive baseline, picks up her dribble and gets it knocked out of bounds. She tries to save it, and that's a Rocket ball. Marvin in, Usyk out for the Raiders. On the floor for the Stowe Raiders, we have Marvin, Parati, Blaze, Smith, and McIlharney. Derby with it. Backdoor pass. Great pass by Derby. St. Pierre couldn't make the shot. Derby comes up with it. Laterno with it now. Letourneau to Stewart. Derby drives around Blaze, puts it up, no good, gets her own rebound, and fouled by Smith. That's going to put Derby to the line for 2. That's going to be Smith's second, team second. Branch, DeVore in the game. Smith and Parati out for the Raiders. Derby shot no good, out of bounds. Raider ball. Branch bringing it up for the Raiders. Blaze. McElharney. Marvin. Blaze. DeVore gets it in the paint. Kicks it out. Marvin throws one up, no good. A rebound, Vergent. St. Pierre will throw it up, no good. Rebound, Marvin. Blaze bringing it up the floor. Great pass to DeVore. DeVore loses the handle. Derby grabs it. Derby puts up a 3, no good. Saved by St. Pierre. McElharney is just watching the ball. Shot by St. Pierre, no good. Shots up by Vergent, and she's fouled. And that is going to be on Blaze. I think that's Blaze's 5th foul. Kind of slow on the clock down there. Team 3rd. Vergent shot up, no good. Rebound, St. Pierre up for 2. Mastine back in the game, comes in for Blaze. Mastine tries to thread the needle in there. There was no threading going on there. DeVore was covered by 3 girls. I'm not sure what Mastine saw there. There was no opening on that pass. Derby with it at the top. Driving in past DeVore, stops. Kicks it back out. Letourneau driving in. Kicks it back out. Derby driving in. All the way to the basket. Can't make the bunny shot. Put back no good. Derby comes out with it. Now Stewart. Letourneau. Derby. Vergent. Letourneau. Back into the post to Derby. Derby puts it up. No good. And the putback for St. Pierre is in for 2. 80 for the Richford Rockets. We have a 70-point lead for the Rockets. And DeVore is going to get fouled.
Good take.
That foul is going to be on Derby. Derby's coming out. Doe in. It's going to be Derby's 2nd foul, team 1st. Branch with it at the top, gets it to Mastine. Mastine gets it to DeVore. DeVore rounds the corner, throws one up, no good. Rebound, Doe. Stewart with it now for the Rockets. 43 seconds left in the game, thank God. Doe with it. Letourneau with it. Letourneau just looking to dribble the ball out and end this game. Stewart with it now. Around Marvin. Kicks it back out to Letourneau. Letourneau holds on to the ball. 18 seconds left. Vergent with it now. Kicks it down into Doe. Stowe to Stewart. Stewart. Back to Laterno. 3 seconds. There you go, folks. That's the end of the game. The Richford Rockets 80. Stowe Raiders 10. Remember, keep your sticks on the grass. And if you're going to break the law, only break one law at a time. We will join you Friday. Thank you for joining us here at MSN Mass Team Sports Network.